All right, here goes nothing. Fingers crossed. Oh, Mike with the Hart family here, and today we are unboxing the Sun Joe electric power washer. My wife gets so many packages sent here that the United States Postal Service just dropped this here and left it so they can put boxes in here. Now, why do I have two, you might ask? That is a great question. Ordered these from Amazon, and United States Postal Service claimed to come here twice to try and deliver this, but I work from home, so, or at least right now. So they definitely didn't come here, so I had to call Amazon, cancel my order, reorder another one, and now they showed up with two of them here. So I gotta return one, sell one, I don't know. Let's unbox the one that doesn't have the big giant tear in it. I ordered this off of Amazon for $154, and I'll drop a link in the description, but I do see that they're $176.99 right now. Whoops, hope I don't break this thing. It smells smoky in here like they were barbecuing. I have this old gas pressure washer that my father-in-law gave me, but I haven't used it in 6 years. It's got a flat tire, kind of a pain. I don't know how to work on anything. Seen better days. So I decided to try an electric one and went with the Sun Joe because they do sell them at Home Depot, Walmart, all over Amazon. There's a lot of different brands out there, but I figured probably a better brand they're gonna sell at the big box stores. The reason we got this pressure washer, we're actually trying to sell our house soon, and we need to clean, and we got to wash down the side of the house, some of the sidewalk around the pool, our fence. So hopefully this does a good job. Comes with the gun. They don't mention this piece anywhere in the directions, and it actually looks like it broke off of here.
I'll fix it.
No, I added these two pieces right here. This is for the gun, and you get what you pay for, right? Just cheap plastic. So I took those broken pieces out and just screwed it in from the top. This one is not in at all. This one is secure. What I think this is for is probably for your cord here. Maybe it wraps around it. Not the end of the world, but kind of annoyed. Brand new product. Am I gonna return it for that? No. Maybe I should open the other box. And don't forget about this. It's actually taped to the back of the manual. This is your nozzle clean out, just in case any debris gets in there. There's a lot of positive reviews and plenty of negative ones as well. One thing people did suggest was to get this solid brass quick connect as opposed to using the one that comes with it. It was, I don't know, $9.99 on Amazon. And they actually mention it here in the manual as well. So this comes with the gasket facing up, and I read most people said take this out and turn it upside down, otherwise it's not going to go onto this properly. Here's one of the limitations of using an electric power washer. You got a 35-foot cable, so I have to plug it in inside. And then you have, I believe it's a 20-foot cable here. I gotta plug in the hose, which is down there, to do up here. Enough talk, let's get cleaning. A little quick connect. Okay, water is on, and it is leaking down here. I'm gonna have to take it apart and see if I can seal it a little bit better. Not sure what's going on. Now we're good. I just didn't have the gasket seated deep enough. And as you can see, we are good to go. Let's pick out a nozzle first, and I think I'm gonna go with the 25. All right, here goes nothing. Fingers crossed. Oh, I forgot that the motor shuts off when you're not using it. I thought it broke already. We're good, so here we go. You can see that it wants to tip over here. So I'm gonna pull out as much as I need now, but when you pull it, wow. This worked great on the fence. Look at this, wow. The only problem is now I got the rest of the fence to do. See you in like a week. Look at this. Happens every year. Let's see how it does. I can only get so high here with this thing, but It did okay. I'm using the 25. You can still see a lot of stuff on there. I haven't put any chemicals on it, so I'm just spraying it. The ones I can get right on top of are coming right off. It's just some of the higher stuff. Check out the fence here. I only got this small section done. Took me actually a little while because it's so dirty, but man, it looks awesome. And this thing is beat. I mean, this fence really needs to be replaced, but we'll let the new owners replace this fence. I just got to make it another month or so before we sell. I also hit the pool deck a little bit, so I'm gonna have to paint this either way, but check it out. Day 2, and we are tackling the wall today. Here's a before shot, and let's have at it. I've used this pressure washer for about 2 weeks now, so first impressions, am I giving it a thumbs up or a thumbs down? This thing worked really well for what I need it for. So if you have smaller projects, like a fence, it worked really well on the fence, it worked really well on the wall. If you have a big driveway you're trying to do, forget about it. I just spent 2 hours on the end of my driveway and the sidewalk. So smaller projects, I would say this is perfect. Larger projects might not be the best. Price point, I think, was spot on. A lot of the reviews seemed like people used it for one season or maybe one time, put it away, and then when they brought it back out, that's when they had issues. So I'm trying to use it as much as I can now before I put it away, although we don't have much of a winter here in Florida. I probably have used this about 8 times. The fence behind me, I did that over about 5 days, and I spent maybe an hour or 2 each day on it, so it did take a while. I didn't use any chemicals. You can put chemicals or soap in the back, and I haven't even messed with it. Probably on my 4th or 5th time using it, there was a little hiccup with it, and I've experienced that 2 or 3 more times since. So I feel like it works the best when you turn the hose on and you don't turn it off. And I literally have run that thing for probably 2 hours straight without a break multiple times, and it just keeps going. But again, that seems to work the best instead of the start, stop, start, stop. Is it gonna last into next season? I have no idea, but as long as it gets done what I need it to do before we sell the house, that's all I was looking for. I initially thought that the plug and the cord lengths were gonna be issues, but once I got used to it, I really had no problems. The only downsides, like I mentioned, it is, there's a lot of cheap plastic, but it's, you get what you pay for, so it's not something that you can beat on and it's gonna keep on ticking. I think you have to take care of it and go a little bit easy on her, but I'm pretty confident it should last. And I mentioned that you get what you pay for. This is what you use to wrap the hose up, and although it looks nice and easy right now, when that hose is extended, this is pretty tough to spin, and it feels like it's gonna break. I mean, look at this, just kind of junk. The other thing I would say is this hose sometimes is difficult to pull out if you have the gun extended, so it's much easier just to pull all this out before you start spraying. I don't know what it costs to have someone come pressure wash things at your house, but again, I spent 154 bucks. I saw it at 176 a week later, and I saw it today at like 140 something on Amazon, so the price is gonna fluctuate. Thanks for watching. Check out our other product review videos up here. See you guys next time.